Hello everybody, welcome back to Game of Thrones, the game. Sourwick leather gloves. Alright, well, last time just kept getting completely stepped on by that group over there, so I think I'm just going to leave them alone. And I'm going to head this way. Hold on a second, somebody just stabbed me.
My God, are those my men? What are you doing here?
Captain, there are rebels everywhere. We had to hide here to get away from them. With only crossbows, we wouldn't have lasted long against a horde of peasants armed with pitchforks.
Are you men of the guard or not?
But it's an enormous crowd, armed to the teeth in the marketplace.
We will attempt to resolve the situation, but I will need your help. Go and position yourselves high on the roofs and balconies with a clear view of the square.
At your command, my lord.
Crossbowmen up high? I quite like that idea. It will lend weight to our argument.
They will not fire, Ryman. Our sole objective is to make the villagers see reason.
Yeah, or we're going to shoot them in the eye. Alright, let's see. Anything else I can do? Let's just go.
You are completely mad. Nothing good will come of this revolt.
You'd better think well, Baker. If you're not with us, you're against us.
Huh.
Please, Preston, just listen to yourself. We've lived in the same town since we were little.
What's going on here? Attacking the castle guards wasn't enough for you. You have to fight amongst yourselves, too.
That's great. Poke him with a stick.
Care of the guards. Milords, we are faithful to House Sarwick, and we're trying to calm them, but it's impossible to make them listen to reason.
Traitors! You wish to continue living in squalor and eating only what the lords shit out?
Silence! I am the son of the late Lord Sarwick. Who is behind this revolt?
He's a merchant who works at the port, goes by the name of Tyrek. He's well respected by the people of River Spring.
At least he's one of ours. He suffers with us and fights with us. He's the only one who's dared to act while we die in squalor.
I understand. I will ask that food from the castle be distributed. But first you must stop this revolt.
You would do that? Swear by the Seven, and we will put down our weapons.
The Seven are not my gods. I swear to keep my word by the divine light of R'hllor.
I know nothing of your god, but I trust your word.
The people will never be abandoned again. Trust me.
My thanks, Milord. I
Maybe.
was so afraid the situation would get out of
All
hand.
the food in the castle. Hand it out.
Unfortunately, River Spring has seen too much of its own blood these last hours.
Tyrek promised them that there would be no innocent victims, and those
Giving up the
poor
castle
sods
food
believed
like
him.
The villagers will be thankful for it, but it won't last for long.
Just long enough to get this revolt over with so we can get a handle on the situation. Now, head down to the docks and handle this. Get the head off the snake, as they say. Yep, time to cut the head off the snake of this.
Shit! The captain of the guard! Not a step further, or we will kill all of these lords.
Bastards! They're going after the burial guests. How do you want to proceed, Alistair?
People of River Spring, I am Alistair Sarwick. Why are you attacking these innocent people?
We've been dying of hunger for years, while these lords and ladies with their jewels just strut around us like peacocks.
Start by letting these people go. Nothing can be resolved while you still threaten them.
Free them? You must be joking. The port's merchants are all penniless. We ask only for enough to buy new wares and reopen our stores.
Our lands are sick and the castle is low on coin. But these lords here are under my protection, and River Spring will pay for their release. Ryman, hand them your purse. Eliana will repay you at the castle.
You have some guts. I'll make sure you repay me. Here, beggars. Now get out of my sight.
Thank you, Lord Alistair. You acted like a true lord.
Yeah, just
Your talents as
negotiation.
a diplomat are equal to your father's, Alistair.
Your compliment warms my heart, Garrison. You should take advantage of this calm to go home. The situation here should return to normal soon.
You're right.
Honestly, I couldn't fight all
You
of them.
acted admirably, my lord.
What were you doing, ferryman?
The lords wanted me to help them leave the town, but these brutes attacked us before I could cast off the moorings. It's a good thing you arrived when you did. I didn't think I'd make it. Let me know if I can return the favor one day.
Alright.
Pay a ransom? You are aware that our coffers are empty.
You know, for an old guy, you're really crabby.
What are you doing? This is no time to stand about. The town is rife with fire and bloodshed.
Yes.
I know it better than most, my lord. I lost my 3 sons today. There's nothing to keep me here any longer.
I understand your pain, but suicide is not the solution. Keep hold of your life, and Relor's benevolence will soothe your soul.
Law? What do you mean?
Relor is the warmth in your home, the comfort of a mother's breast, and the sweetness
So,
of a woman's words.
as
Go to
as
him,
we're
and the
handling
path will
this,
seem less dark.
we're trying to convert people one by one to the Lord of Light. This is quite an interesting.
Do not stay here if you don't wish to end up like him. I warned you.
Yeah, you're gonna get hurt for that. Sometimes you just have to fight. Did I really? Yep, I did. I forgot to do ding. Ding. I really forgot to do that again. Alright. Let's do that. And then you. That, and then that. Oh, and you are stunned, my friend. Oh, and I am down to 1 person. Beautiful. But it shouldn't be too high. This guy's got a lot of health for... Come on. Yep, there we go.
Spare me, I beg of you.
Did you listen to this man as he begged you for mercy?
But he just struts around in finery while we starve.
I should slit your throat for what you did. Leave here before I change my mind.
You're a good man, my lord.
You have to win back the people. Something I have learned.
You saved me from a terrible fate, Alistair. I am ever so grateful.
You win back the people by... Ooh. That's definitely going in the holster. Alright, now we have a real weapon. Alright. Wow, that actually did a substantial amount of damage. Oh, it's because he's not wearing armor. Okay. Alright. Nothing really happening during the combat. It's just bouncing back and forth between these two. Watching their action bars, making sure they don't get completely trashed in a fight. Alright, that's gonna be a stun. Probably should have them focus on the same guy, but... oh well. It's working. Kinda, sorta. Stop bleeding. Alright. There we go. And... out.
Many thanks, my lord. I don't know if I'd still be alive without your help.
Probably not.
I think I can get into the castle on my own.
So...
The town has gone completely mad. We must stop this as soon as possible.
You have to knock these idiots around to get them to understand.
Not this time, Ryman. The people of River Spring are our responsibility. I'm going to put a stop to all this senseless killing.
there's no reason to kill all of them. I don't even know if that's any good. I'm just looting people. I keep hearing banging. Habert.
Stop! Leave that man be!
We're just taking back what is ours. These cursed lords have made our life hard for far too long.
Perhaps you want us to slit your throats, like the vultures you are.
It's been too long since you received just rewards for your labor, but things will change. Our town will soon be filled with
slowly
the light
converting
of
the
your
whole
Lord.
town
Lord?
to the Lord of Light.
What are you going on about?
Go home and thank the Lord of Light for sparing your lives today.
Oh, well, he's already dead, so he's not going to need that. Alright, well that takes care of the dock district. Next area. Just going zone by zone. Clearing out trouble, I guess.
Open the gate. I'm returning to the castle.
Very well.
Do I? Yeah, I think I have to go through a different gate to get to the next, get to the last section of this whole mayhem. Yep, there's a line of guards. I'm definitely heading in the right direction now. They just like...
there you are, Captain. We were about to execute these men. They must learn who's in charge here.
These people must have committed serious crimes if they are to be executed.
They were
What have
amongst
they
the
done?
rioters. They must be guilty of something.
If you execute people without reason, the situation will only grow worse. Allow me some time to question them.
What shall we do, Captain?
These vermin don't deserve such kind treatment. But fine. Let's see what my cousin is made of.
He's just doing his thing, and I swear, if any of you shoot me, I will stab you through the eye.
Tell us why you're here, friend.
They started it. We just came to ask for something to eat. Shut your mouth, scum. You killed one of our men in the port, and you will pay for that.
This guard claims to have seen you at the port storehouse.
I was there with the others to demand food, my lord. But I'd already left when that guard got an axe through the head.
What is this man being accused of?
My lord, this man was seen in the port, where the rioting broke out.
And you suspect that he is responsible for this unrest?
One of our guards was killed in front of the storehouse. Someone must pay for that.
Oh god, let's see. The villager says guy got an axe in the head before he left.
How do you know that the guard had his head split open by an axe? Guard, execute this man.
Understood.
There goes one. It's all about deduction. I've been playing too much Sherlock Holmes.
This man was found near the dying body of one of our men. Look at him. He's pissed himself. You don't need more proof than that.
What were you doing near this guard's body?
I beg of you, my lord. I am innocent. I swear it by the Seven.
That is not what I asked. Why were you close
I
to
didn't
the
ask
body?
that.
I am innocent.
Tell me why you
I
were
did
there.
nothing. I killed no one.
This man apparently killed a guard.
Everything leads us to believe it, my lord. We found him carrying an enormous knife.
What were you doing carrying a knife?
Well, because I'm an apprentice to the butcher in the marketplace, my lord. I use the blade in my work, nothing more.
Did you find him with the blade in his hand?
No, we found it in his pouch, but the blade was caked with dried blood.
Dried blood, you say? The blood would still be sticky and fresh if it belonged to our man. Let this man go immediately.
Very well, my lord.
You are free to go. Just work our way down the line. Alright, next
You're
guy.
finally to die, you piece of shit.
I've nothing to do with all this. My lot kept out of it from the start.
I don't give a damn. You've been a pain in our asses for far too long.
What were you doing during the rioting?
I live in the inn overlooking the port with some friends. We haven't set foot outside since the revolt started. A group of armed guards arrived and dragged me off in the middle of a game of cards. So, that is River Spring justice, huh? Quick executions without reason?
For what crime do you wish to punish this man?
He belongs to an organized gang currently ruling over the port. They hold the merchants to ransom. They all pay with coin or their lives.
We have good relations with the merchants on the port. They appreciate our protection.
Protection? Don't make me laugh. We finally have the chance to get our hands on him. River Spring will be better off without him.
Now that's a little iffy.
This man has spread rot in River Spring. Execute him.
I couldn't have said it better.
If I believe you, you live. Simple as that.
You'll pay for what you did, whore.
I wish you had been in your squatter's house as it burned.
What are you accusing her of?
She set fire to my house. I found the bitch admiring her work and celebrating.
Yes, I set the fire, and I'm proud of it. That monster deserves a lot worse.
If you set his house on fire, you do realize that a lord can cut off your hands for far less than that.
Oh, please, don't cut off my hands, my lord. Your guard there. He took advantage of the rioting to violate my little sister. I found her in tears, unable to speak.
You can't call that rape. The girl didn't even put up a fight.
I'll gut you and make you eat your own shit.
Your behavior is the cause of all this. You are the only person here who deserves punishment. Send him to the dungeons while I decide his fate. And let this woman go.
I cannot thank you enough, my lord.
That was a turn of
Are you
events.
done, my lord? Yes, but no one is to take such decisions in the future without telling me first. Try to at least hear what they have to say before passing sentence. Is that understood?
Yes, my lord.
My lord Sarwick, Tyrick, the leader of the revolt, has turned up at the castle doors. He will only negotiate with you.
Yes, because I've been negotiating with everybody else.
His face. It's time to put a stop to this madness.
If the people followed him, then this man earned their respect. He deserves to be listened to. Guard, tell him I'm on my way.
Very well, my lord.
Yeah, if he's organizing all them, then he's got some kind of pull, and maybe we can use his pull to put me back into power. Just saying. Hey, look. Gear that I can take. Oh yeah, the two guys I killed. Or had killed. Alright, let's see. I got a cudgel. I don't feel like that. Perforating. Oh, that's a cutting weapon? Huh. Wait, I thought rapiers were Stabs. I thought they were stabby stabs. Oh, those are medium. I don't really have much of a choice. I'm just going to throw the armor on and hope for the best. Because I have a feeling I got a big fight coming up. And if not, if I actually survive past any of this, I'll just go to a merchant and buy real armor.
At last, the man who everyone is talking about, the famous Alistair Sarwick. We already spoke on the quay. You pretended you were just a foreigner, but now that you're with your guards, you finally show your true face.
This morning I was only a stranger, but the situation has changed and I have to act. You are the man who started the rioting which led to a full revolt.
You know nothing of our problems. Your family sits warm in your castle while we
The guy in the
die of
back looked like he
hunger in
was
the
trying to be
streets.
like, yo,
You're
calm
right,
down, bro.
Tarek. He did nothing to help us today.
I've made decisions which may seem unjust to you, but they were for the good of River Spring. Our town is where it is today because ties with the lords of the Westerlands have been cut. To bring our lands back to health, we must gain the trust and support of the lords.
Unfortunately, your efforts seem to be in vain, Alistair.
May the lords of the Westerlands rest easy. From now on, I will do everything in my power to restore River Spring to its former glory.
You disgust me. You reveal yourself for what you are. Despite your actions during the rioting, you defend the privileges of the lords.
I don't
Nothing
remember.
changes. The people will continue to die of hunger while the lords feast.
During the rioting, the people of River Spring did not die of hunger. They died by the sword, Tarek. Do you not take any blame for having brought about these massacres?
Question.
River Spring has suffered heavy losses on both
I've
sides.
been here,
The people and the guards alike.
and I'm
Many
pretty
guards are
sure.
dead. We did what we could to contain the revolt. It was good that you fought with us. Your father would have been proud of you. The men and I believe you understood the people's problems, while staying strong enough to prevent chaos. We trust you to rule over this town.
I have fought many times for River Spring, and I would do so again without thought if need be. Let us
Chill
stop
out, bro.
the slaughter. River Spring has suffered enough as it is.
Never! We won't accept how this town is ruled! Let's fight, people!
Don't be a fool, Tyrek. The guards outnumber us.
You fight, you're on your
You're
own.
on your own.
Cravens, even if I have to fight alone and die to free my town, I am prepared to do so.
Stay out of this fight, Ryman. I'll put an end to this madness myself. It is for the masters of River Spring to settle this.
Alright. So... Alright. Now... That's gonna be important. That's also gonna be important. Boom. Stunned. And let's see. Let's do that. And a couple hits. Oh, he is on fire. And let us... Oh, I can't manipulate that just yet. There we go, now I can. Now he's on fire. Let's manipulate his fire. Hope you enjoyed that. Stab
Enough
on fire.
bloodshed, Tyler. Accept your
That was
defeat.
probably the best thing I've ever seen.
I shall continue to fight as long as this town still starves.
I will rebuild River Spring again if it costs me my life. As for you, Tyrek, it ends here and now.
You are going to be a problem, so I'll get rid of you.
You succeeded, Lord Alistair. These riots very nearly destroyed River Spring.
Harwin, you address me as Lord now?
Although
This
you
is-
do not officially hold the title of Lord, you have shown that you have the soul of one.
Yes, because
From
we
this
tried to
point forth, I shall
keep a
address
balance.
you as such.
I shall try to be worthy of your trust. The town may be appeased, but I could not please everyone.
It is difficult to lead.
You're never going
Your
to please
choices
everybody.
will always leave someone unhappy. The important thing is that you made decisions where others would simply let the situation deteriorate. The decisions you made today brought peace back to River Spring.
Kind
That
of.
is all that matters.
He is right, Alistair. I never thought I would say this, but River Spring needs a man like you. It would be a shame for you to leave now.
Thank you, Ryan. Rest assured, I do not intend to leave. Not anymore.
Good to hear.
Now that this matter has been taken care of, I would like to carry on our discussion regarding my brother, Gawain.
Not here, Alistair. It has been a particularly delicate matter since the death of Lord Reynold. Find me at
Obviously,
the castle.
because, you know, son killing father, kinda. How I meet him inside River Spring Castle. Oh, I wonder what I can loot off him. Gloves? People's friends. Each dodge recovered. Each dodge recovered 20% of energy to your team. Oh, every time I dodge every time somebody dodges something, they get 20% of their energy back. That is actually not bad. It may not be that much, not that useful right now, but if I get a group of either water dancers or like cell swords, that's going to be an amazing thing. Plus, I have my counter strike, which gives me dodge. I think. I think it does. Alright, now let's see. We're looking for a old man. Oh, you're a steward. I don't want to talk to a steward. Let's see. This way?
Alistair, it is important that I speak with you.
What is it, little sister?
I am sorry for the cold welcome during the burial.
It is fine. I understood.
By saying that you no longer meant anything to me. When Harwin informed me that you were helping Ryman handle the rioting, I was afraid something would happen to you. I would never have forgiven myself.
I died 4 times, but that's okay.
I have returned.
Are you planning to remain at River Spring?
I will restore River Spring to its former glory.
How do you intend to do that?
I have decided to seek an audience with the Queen at the Red Keep in order to reclaim my titles and inheritance.
You do not have to do that, Alistair. You know, I have reached an agreement with the Queen. If I wed Valar, the Crown will once again recognize the sovereignty of a lord at River Spring, and will agree to help us.
Yes, Harwin spoke of it to me, and it only reinforces my determination.
Don't be a fool, Alistair. If the Queen were to take insult from your approach, we could lose everything.
I know that, but this marriage would mean the end of River Spring. You do not know the true nature of Valar.
I am well aware of that vulture's reputation. He and I have nothing in common, but unfortunately he is close to the Queen. House Lannister is the richest house in Westeros, and one of the most powerful.
Yes, they control everything.
They will surely help us.
I see your point of view, sister, but I will not allow Valar to share a future with House Sarwick. I spoke to Harwin, and he told me that father had banished him.
And rightly so.
I would not have you make such a sacrifice to keep River Spring in the family.
I'm sorry, but I cannot share your optimism, brother. I hope your words will move the Queen. I bid you take leave and speak with Harwin now.
A lot of cutscenes. I rather the Black Keep one, because there's just a lot of fighting. This one's a lot of talking, and I'm trying not to talk during it so you guys can hear it, but it's kinda, you know, boring. Nothing for me. Just listening to them. Now, I don't know why. I think as long as he doesn't show up in the Red Priest garb, I think he might be able to talk to Cersei a little bit better. I think the red priest thing might throw her off a little. Or the slightly used boots and or gloves.
Let's speak now that we are alone. Tell me of Gawain. I remember little of him as a child. He was restless, but not bad at heart.
He has certainly grown up since then. His relationship with your father had become increasingly strained these past few years.
Is that why he poisoned him?
Well, their arguments had become increasingly violent. Several days before his death, your father disinherited Gawain. As a son of a noble family, to be disinherited is a fate worse than death. This could be reason enough for Gawain to commit the unforgivable.
Probably.
But there is no solid evidence of that, is there?
No, just theory. However, since this happened, Gawain has disappeared.
So
Would you
is
know
it possible?
where he might have gone?
It's very possible.
He enjoyed visiting your men, sir, in King's Landing.
I happened to be going there to seek an audience with the Queen. I will see if I can find him. My priority is to get my titles back. I will become the lord of these lands as my father wished. I will find a way to stop the marriage. Valar will not have Riverspring.
The seven it praised. It is a relief to hear it.
But before all else, I must inform the priesthood of my decision.
Your old bedchamber is still there. Lord Reynald did not want it touched. I asked that it be readied in the hope of your arrival.
So you're going to tell the priests that, by the way, I'm done. And when he's done with the priesthood, I actually am out of time. So I hope you guys have been enjoying yourselves up till now. Let's just save that because I don't want another Cthulhu incident happening. And I will see everybody next time. I hope you're enjoying. Leave a like, comment, whatever, whatever you feel like doing. See you later.